Congratulations, coach.
Thank you.
At the end of the day, what we all wanted, including you yourself, your prime ultimate, has come to pass. So what do you have for Ghanaians in the tournament itself, and your view in the whole tournament itself?
Well, I'll say the tournament has been very good. All the participants did very well. They all did very well. And I'll say that we started on a good note and ended on a good note. But many were those who thought that we're underdogs when it comes to playing against Nigeria. And it is true, because they started well, they were scoring well, many goals, and playing very well until they had this opposition. So I'll say that in all of us did very well. And then I have to commend my girls, because this is entirely a new team, because they were not privileged to go to the World Cup, U17 World Cup. Unlike Nigeria, they had most of their players here, and then some of the players too that participated in Costa Rica under 20. So they had a solid team. But this is a new team that I'm building, and I think that I have to commend these girls and then shower a lot of praises on them.
Ouais, sa question était l'avis de l'entraîneur par rapport au match d'aujourd'hui et puis le tournoi. Et il a commencé par cette compétition, il a dit que les équipes qui ont participé, les pays qui ont participé à cette compétition ont bien joué, tous les pays qui sont venus ont bien joué. Et aussi par rapport à son équipe, oui, elle dit, il y a avant ce match, beaucoup d'entre nous disaient que le Nigeria allait gagner le Ghana parce qu'elles avaient gagné tous les matchs et avec assez de buts. Donc, les gens se disaient que le Nigeria allait gagner le Ghana. Et puis encore, le Nigeria a participé à la Coupe du Monde, mais ces filles n'ont pas eu cette occasion. Donc, elles avaient la chance, elles ont l'équipe. Le Nigeria a eu l'équipe, une très bonne équipe, Donc, les gens se disaient que le Nigeria allait le gagner. Mais malheureusement, nos filles se sont bien comportées, elles ont écouté nos consignes et on a remporté la
Question for the coach, yes.
Coach, congrats.
Thank
Before
you.
I gave you a very compliment, you told me you're going to win. I have two questions for you. Firstly, what's been going for you today to become national champions? And also, transition of these players become very difficult and troublesome for Ghana. What would be the advice we have? Backers have the challenge to play. Do you suggest some players can play for them?
Well, you asked of the first question was well for yeah. It was all about our tactical ploy. We have watched the Nigerians play, and we needed to plan very well, strategically, so that their key players are played out of the game, which of course we succeeded in doing. Their top scorer was substituted, and then their nimble-footed player on the left, number 9 or so, we had to play on her very well, which was their weapon, and she also couldn't play, including their number 6 player. So it was something that we planned and worked around them, which the girls did to perfection. However, with this team, I will not hesitate to recommend any of them to the Queens, because Queens, they have a lot of good players there, and these players need to mature. They have to pass through the mill so that by the time they get to the Queens, they are good to go. Otherwise, they should not be rushed into the Black Queens.
Ouais, sa question était qu'est-ce qui a été le secret? Parce que avant ce match, il a dit que non, le Ghana va remporter la coupe. Et bien vrai, le Ghana a remporté. Donc, quel était son secret? Il a dit qu'il n'y a pas de secret. Ils ont suivi les matchs du Nigeria et ils ont vu les bonnes joueuses du Nigeria. Donc, ce match, il a décidé de stopper, d'arrêter les bonnes joueuses du Nigeria. Et tous ceux qui ont suivi le match ont vu que les joueurs qui étaient bons pendant les matchs passés, aujourd'hui, elles n'ont pas pu jouer. Et il a demandé encore les Black Queens, est-ce qu'il va encourager que ces filles qui ont joué aujourd'hui, on a qu'à les pousser à ce niveau. Et il a dit que non, il ne faudra pas qu'on mette de pression sur les filles. Elles sont très jeunes, on a quand les laisser, elles vont avoir le temps pour passer dans les systèmes. Donc, si on les presse, si on les pousse à aller à Black Prince, elles vont arriver là-bas et elles ne pourront pas jouer. Donc, il ne faudrait pas qu'on mette de pression sur les joueuses.
Yes, last question. Coach, congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Yeah, Coach, were you comfortable with the referee's performance? Because most people thought we had the second goal, they were shouting, but the referee didn't take it. Were you comfortable in general with the referee's performance?
Unfortunately, we don't have the VAR to confirm the goal. However, the games of this nature, they are also human beings. And then at a point, they can lose focus. And then at a point, though they have their gadgets to direct them and all that. But actually, I cannot attest whether it was a goal or not, because she was closer at the spot than where I am standing, or where I was standing. So for me, I wouldn't begrudge the referee. Because when it comes to tension match like this, at times they get off track and then they come back to the normal way. So for me, I think that in all, it was okay. Because it went either side. They were complaining, we were also complaining. So I think that it was a balance.
Ouais, il a demandé l'avis du coach par rapport à l'arbitrage aujourd'hui. Et le coach dit que non. Ouais, où lui il était, il ne peut pas trop parler de l'arbitrage. C'est en Europe, eux, ils ont le vent là-bas, mais ici on n'a pas ça. Donc, c'est elle qui était sur le terrain et c'est ce qu'elles ont vu que. Donc, lui il ne peut pas parler beaucoup de l'arbitrage. Donc, on a quand même ça comme ça.
Okay, two questions for the players. Okay, I think congrats.
Thank you.
We've seen you when you guys were playing in the group stage to the semi-finals. We didn't actually see much of you. Was it that Nigeria was a better side? Because comparing group stage to the semi-final, we didn't actually see pressing football. Was Nigeria a tough match for you? Because we saw much of you. And what was the secret?
Yes, Nigeria was a better side. And you know that in the group stages, we were able to play, so there were much pressure on me. So I wasn't able to showcase what is in me. So Nigeria was a better side. So though there was pressure on me, so I had to, because my coaches, they believe in me. That's why I'm in post. So I have to show them that I have to prove that I really deserve to be in post.
Yeah, il a demandé à la fille les matchs qu'elles ont joués dans les poules. Si tu compares ces matchs avec le match de jeudi, il y a eu une très grande différence. Il y a eu une très grande différence. Le match de jeudi par rapport au match passé. Et donc, oui, bien vrai qu'il y a une différence, c'est par rapport à l'équipe adversaire. Le Nigeria a une très bonne équipe. Lorsque tu joues avec une équipe qui est bonne, ton jeu ne sera pas la même chose contre une équipe qui est faible. Donc, c'est par rapport à la performance des Nigériens qu'on a vu une bonne équipe gagner aujourd'hui. Donc, c'est par rapport à l'adversaire qu'elles ont pu jouer.
Ok, merci.
Last question.
Félicitations, Afi,
Thank you.
puis à toute l'équipe. Alors, ça a été très difficile. Face au Nigeria, on savait que ça allait être la bataille. Finalement, vous êtes imposé au tir au but. On imagine que c'est la joie. Et puis vous avez été des meilleurs gardiens, je crois.
Oui.
Voilà. Comment vous trouvez tout cela, ce résultat?
Yeah, his question is that it was a very tough game, and before the game, some of them were thinking that Nigeria will have an upper hand on Ghana, but on the day, we didn't see that. And you were crowned as the best goalkeeper of the tournament. Your general assessment, how did you see today's game?
Today's game is the toughest game I've played since I've started, because there was in the first half they had a lot of chances which I was able to save those chances, which couldn't lead us to consider any goal. So we hold on to that, and after we had a penalty and we converted it, and we came back in the second half. Our coaches told us that we should keep on, we should work hard, that we'll carry the day. So we came in, and unfortunately I committed a blunder, and that didn't bring me down, because I had hope that when we go into the penalty shootouts, I can do something. And surely I did something. Thank you.
Ouais, le match de jeudi était très difficile et moi personnellement, c'est le match difficile que je peux dire qu'on a joué, personnellement. Et au cours du jeu, j'ai fait une faute et on a encaissé. Mais la faute ne m'a pas découragé. Je n'ai pas été découragé. Je me suis dit non, c'est une faute et ça fait partie du jeu. Donc, je leur ai dit donc, ils n'ont qu'à jouer. La performance qu'on a commencé, la première mi-temps, on n'a qu'à continuer comme ça. Bien vrai qu'on a encaissé, mais ça ne veut pas dire que nous sommes sortis. Donc, nous nous sommes encouragés et on a bien joué.
Okay, Dara, Nigeria coach is here? No? Okay, so two questions to finish, or last question. Two questions to finish. Two questions, coach. Congratulations. You and congratulations. Nigeria is a team that's a free flow setup. They have a free flow in terms of their system of play. How pragmatic were you in order to bring that system and be able to cripple that system? How were you able to cripple
Yeah,
that system?
there is no doubt about the fact that we're in the World Cup in India at the under-17, and we had also some of them who played in the World Cup in Costa Rica under-20. Putting them together wouldn't be a problem because of their international exposure, as compared to my team, which is virtually a new team, because they were not privileged to be in the India World Cup, and those who were also in Costa Rica, because of the age limit, they are no more in this team. And tactically, they are very disciplined, they listen very well, and then they are always ready to work according to what we, the coaches, plan. So tactically, we deployed certain players with certain roles to stop their top stars, which it worked to perfection. So that is what I would say has given us this edge, because we realized that they were well organized, and we had to do all that we could to ensure that we stop break their wings, cut their wings down, and then play according to what we wanted to do.
Last question.
I think, after, right? Congrats.
Thank you.
You said you had confidence going to the penalties because you knew you were going to do something. And then in the stands, many have such confidence in you.
Yes.
Share with us your secret in the goalkeeping that makes you have so much confidence that penalties you are going to save this.
You know, as the going says, practice makes man perfect. So it's through the practice, because since we came here, since we started this tournament, training, we've been practicing penalties, and so I've been able to save some during the penalty, because my players, they know me. Like I usually don't save it as much as I want, but for here they don't know me, so I use my tricks to get them.